Being that we were sitting on the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains, it was time to make our way back into its interior. Needless to say, day 3 of our JK experience would be what Mel likes to call a road day.
Sounds like we're going to be going about 250 miles today, so I've been running a little low, figured air them up so get a little bit better fuel economy. I'm cheap. Because all I got, you see, all I got is you. You can rough me up, you can break me down, baby, don't stop now. Oh, you can use me up till it all runs out, baby, don't stop now. I'm all yours.
Heading west on Highway 50, we found ourselves passing through a town called Cañon City. Although, with signs like this,
midget wrestling,
and guys like this, it was hard not to think that maybe we had driven into the middle of a David Lynch film.
This here's my pet. He's my pet. Quick, take a full photo of this here. This here's your New World Order. Read this right here. Where no human use is, red, no human use. Look at all that. It's in what was it? Yeah, it's New American, back in the 90s.
All I know is that this is where I wanna be. You can rough me up, you can break me down, baby, don't stop now.
Left up here, nice and tight.
Just because it was a road day didn't mean it would have to be a dull day. And with this unexpected turn, we found ourselves heading toward the world-famous Royal Gorge Bridge.
The ranger said he thinks it may hold us. So.
You can use me up till it all runs out, baby.
Built back in 1929 and with wooden deck that hangs 956 feet above the Arkansas River, the Royal Gorge Bridge held the title of being the highest bridge in the world for over 70 years and only recently lost that title back in 2001.
Yeah, it's cool. This whole bridge is bouncing.
Oh, it was a little shaky, a little bumpy. Glad it held us. You could feel all the every Jeep moving when we stopped. You could feel it all bouncing. It's really neat.
I got 14 inches of vertical travel in my Jeep. I'm pretty sure you used 6 just sitting on this bridge.
Sarah and I are going to go together because you can go up to 3 people. So I figured if we're going to die, we're going to die together. Yep.
I wish that I could fly into the sky.
When is the next time a 58-year-old diabetic's gonna be here to swing with a cliff? Especially with my son gonna go with me. My son's gonna ride with his daddy to make sure nothing happens to his daddy.
There's enough Middle Eastern young looking kids. He looks more like his son than me, so Bo.
As if wheeling across the Rockies wasn't enough of a rush, there were a few in our group that simply couldn't resist a chance to take a 50-mile-per-hour flying leap over a cliff and for a moment hang over 1,200 feet above the Arkansas River.
My wife, thrill seeker. Yeah, I think she met her match up there. By the look on her face, yeah, I think she met her match.
Freaking awesome.
Look at my face.
That was cool.
Oh, that was crazy.
I think I almost broke their arms. I was screaming so tired.
We weren't flying, we were screaming and praying. Maybe that's no. What's really bad is when the birds are laughing at you. The one came out yelling, "Man cannot fly! Man cannot fly!"
That's what I did.
It's my son to save his poor daddy.
Nice try, Gary.
Late night waiting by the phone, tonight waiting for an answer.
So today is the third day of our JK experience. We're currently on Highway 50 working our way west. We left Manitou Springs earlier this morning, made a quick stop over at the Royal Gorge, which was pretty cool. If I could guess, we might be heading out towards Montrose, but I'm not 100% sure.
See for you, yeah.
Keep it tight, alright? Camera crew's going down. They're gonna catch us on the way down. So keep it tight.
Am I the only ones insane?
After pulling into Montrose, our home for the night, we caught up with Ryan to see how repairs were coming along on the Rancho Dynamax JK.
Matt and his brother Kevin got here early, so they got everything on the jack stands. They got everything pulled off. We're going to press on the ball joints next, and then should go pretty smooth. We should be here about another hour and a half.
Outside, watch the world go by. Inside, time stands still as I wonder. Still
Hearing we'd be making a stop in their neck of the woods, the Western Slope Four-Wheelers Club graciously opened up their doors and invited us in for an awesome barbecue steak dinner.
Hi, I'm Linnea. Oh, I can remember that. That's my husband.
Oh, really? Well, fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, and
pleasure.
by the way, you guys, I just thought I'd make a mention. You see that really nice green Jeep over there?
Yes.
Really pretty one? Yeah. That's mine. All
You're playing with my delirium. And the moment I wake, the harder I'm gonna fall. Stop playing with my delirium. 'Cause I'm out of my
Back at the hotel, we soon discovered why Ryan never made it over to the barbecue. As luck would have it, nothing was working out. And that estimated hour and a half more to go was starting to look more and more like an all-nighter to come.
We've got a Dana 44 Pro Rock housing. We've got an ARB air locker. And because of the 44 and the air locker, the shafts are, I won't say custom, but they're not a direct replacement from stock. So yeah, we're having issues. Are we on the trailer? No.
Are you happy?
No. We're still two-wheel drive.
While it may have been a long night, at least it was spent with good friends.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Not too sure which car we're going to do today, but we were not able to get the Rancho Dynamax JK back together. As you probably already know, the axle shaft's too long. We had a lot of issues. So what we did is we put the whole front end back together, and we're going to do this trail today in 2-wheel drive. And when we need help, we're going to get a tow strap or a winch. We paid for this stuff, might as well use it.
So wait, I want to know, how long were you guys working on the Jeep yesterday?
It took us under an hour to pull the whole axle apart, and took about 6 hours for us to figure out that none of the parts would fit.
Hopefully we don't get any weather today, so we removed the bikini top so we can see the big mountains over here.
It's midnight, eyes open wide, silence around, silence of sound. For a moment I think
beautiful here, love it.
My life story go with water wide.
Oh, Mel was telling me that this town of Uray is known as the Switzerland of America, which haven't been to Switzerland, I'd have to agree.
I break away from the past, break away.
When you ask someone who's never been to Colorado to envision what wheeling there would be like, I find that most describe exactly what you're sure to see here in the San Juan Mountains. Lucky for us, our 4th day on the JK experience would take us through this beautiful range, starting with a breathtaking climb up and over the Kipie Gorge.
If you go a little bit too far to the right here, the next stop is 250 feet down at the end of Padre River.
Fly high in the day. Open eyes as the night. I hear your voice in my mind. The open doors are fine. Only show me
The Poughkeepsie Wall is pretty much the only challenging obstacle on the trail, and one that we had a lot of fun taking on. Being at a slight disadvantage today, Matt graciously accepted a little tug up from the Rockstar support truck.
Control your go for forward movement. Roger that, go for forward movement. Angle up. Zoom in. Hand left. Feature confirmation. Hand right. Holy moly. I think it's dead. Roger that.
The Rancho Dynamax JK has made it through most of the Kipie Gorge in 2-wheel drive rear, low with the rear locker. We had to get strapped 2 places. One was on the wall here at Poughkeepsie, which is pretty tough. I think we're near the end. We've got a little bit more. We'll see what happens here. But we're going to get our parts tomorrow. We're going to put it back together. And then hopefully not break anymore.
to cry, take a moment to love, and don't ask why. Take a moment to live, take a moment to cry, take a moment to love, and don't ask why. Moment to live, moment to
When you cross over a pass that is close to 13,000 feet above sea level, the term breathtaking takes on a meaning that can be applied to more than just the view.
Take a moment to cry, take a moment to love, and don't ask why. Take a moment to live, take a moment to cry, take a moment to love, and don't ask why. Moment to live.
To help make our trek across the San Juan Mountains a bit more interesting, Mel invited a local expert by the name of Bill Dean to join us on our run and be our tour guide for the day.
We're in Animas, Colorado, which is a genuine ghost town. Nothing left here but a few of the old derelict buildings. Back in 1902, it had the largest gold mill in the world here.
Before heading out, Mel challenged a handful of guys to a friendly game that involved knowing your equipment and how to use it effectively as a team.
Take a moment to cry, take a moment to love, and don't ask why.
So Mel, who won?
Now we're allowed to throw one.
All right.
Right on.
We just don't pull a line at 12,000 feet every day, brother. Looks like we started off slow, but we finished number one there on this little event.
Second with Chris Larson.
Yeah!
And third place was Blue IMO.
You were all on your way to winning. What happened?
Well, actually, I took first place by rules. I think regulation 7-8. The other drivers did not wear gloves. The co-drivers did not wear gloves. So by that, I am the default winner. 7 years running, I am the champ. 100% pull, full pull, baby.
There's this red thing with handlebars on it and old people.
It's American, and it's an American with a K in American, and that's not a racist comment. That's just to let you know that you're in Colorado, not Colorado. You're in Colorado. Everybody's got cowboy hats on. They're mining for gold.
Hi guys.
I think they got confused because they thought it said hooray. It's hooray. It's not. That's what it is. Hooray!
Silverton was established back in 1874, about a decade after gold was discovered in the region. But it was the construction of the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railway in 1882 that made it into the metropolis of the San Juan County Mining District. Spared of any major fire, it continues to stand to this day as the only town left in the county and, for the most part, much as it did over 100 years ago.
sure it doesn't pack light.
Back in the day, the Grand Imperial Hotel, or the GI as locals would call it, was known around the world for being a social center where hospitality was king. Of course, today, it'll serve as our social center and home for the night.
So how was
Lovely hotel. We're on the 3rd floor, so nobody's going to be creaking above our heads.
With a name like this, you just know we had to make a stop in here.
We're at the handlebars saloon.
So I am told, there was a little excitement behind me on the trail today, and apparently, it went something a little like this.
Ah, flat tire!
Where? I mean, was it like a really hardcore section of trail?
Funny you should ask that because I was following you. I was following you.
We're blaming you.
So it's my fault.
I mean, I didn't touch anything. Also, got a flat tire. I'm telling you, it was the ninja. It was the Ninja Warrior. Come on. You gotta see the slit in my tire. I want to thank my crew. We could have won today. We had a top 10 car, but I got a flat tire, and you know how it is.
You guys go on.
Imagine that. They have American honey. Time for a toast.